Hi everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you for joining me. I'm on my channel right now because I would like to protect myself from the members of the community here who are still involved in carrying out abuse on me every chance they get. All afternoon I've been being stalked by, well, I should say all day because it happened when I went out this morning too. I've been stalked by abusive men in work vehicles, trucks, loud cars, really any cars, but it's a lot of utes and a lot of work vehicles and trucks and a lot of loud cars. I'm being stalked in my home by these men, and I'm being stalked according to my movements in my home. So this is because these people can watch me in my home. There's actually a hidden camera in my home, and it's been placed there so that members of the community can deliberately stalk me and abuse me 24/7. This has been happening for about 18 months now, and I really need help because these people are desperate right now. And that's because they have put me through so much abuse over the past year. And they know that the truth is getting out more and more. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to take my life as a community. This is being done to take my life. It's being done, I'm basically being bullied to death by the community here that's involved in this. And it's a large majority of the community here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. They're trying to abuse me to death. They're trying to force me to try and give up on my life just by putting me through abuse every single day. And yeah, as I said, this has been going on for 18 months. My close neighbours are also involved in this. These people have done so much. They have put me through so much abuse. And that's because the landlord is involved too. My landlord is St George Community Housing, and they are involved in this abuse. They have actually rigged my neighbours' homes. The 3 neighbours that are joined to my unit, their homes have been rigged so that they can abuse the air in my home. And these neighbours just do not stop stalking me. They have not stopped for the whole 18 months. It is all they do. They watch me in my home and they just try and think of ways to put me through abuse. I mean, there's one neighbour here, he just never stops. You can tell that he enjoys every minute of what he's doing. And I don't think this person's left the house hardly since he's been able to look into my home and abuse me. I don't think he hardly leaves the house, ever. And then there are 2 women as well that are joined to my home. And they've put me through a lot as well. And one of these women, she lives downstairs, and she just continues to keep abusing me with her range hood. The range hoods have been rigged in their homes so that they can abuse the air in my home. My landlord, St George Community Housing, has done this, and it's so that they can put whatever they like through their range hoods. When they turn their range hoods on, everything's being diverted into my unit. Everything comes through into my unit. And all of the neighbours were doing this, but because I was on this channel so much trying to get help for what I'm going through here, because the male neighbour that lives diagonally and the woman next door, they were abusing my air with cigarette smoke and the horrible smell of their homes as well. As soon as those 2 put their range hoods on, I can smell their filthy homes. So I know when it is them abusing me. But the woman downstairs, she doesn't have, a smelly home. But when she puts her range hood on, what it's doing when any of them put their range hood on is it's stirring up all the dust and filth that's up in the roof, and it's just all blowing down into my unit. And they're trying to affect my health by doing that. They're trying to make as much dust fall down into my unit as they possibly can. They're trying to affect my health. And they also know when I clean my home. I mean, we're all pretty close to each other here, and we can hear, when we clean, they're watching me in my home. So they watch everything I do. And if they see me clean my home, well, they will start abusing my air, and they'll start sending this dust into my home so that I'm constantly just cleaning up this dust in my house. They also do this when I go out too, when I leave my home. They're relentless. And these three neighbours have just done so much that they are absolutely desperate. They are people that are capable of taking a life. I'm sure of it, because of just how cruel and relentless their abuse has been over the past 18 months. These people are cruel, and believe me, they have worked around the clock to try and force me to end my life, or just try and kill me from the stress that I'm going through because of this. The Campbelltown police are involved in this as well. They stalk me night and day. They have not stopped. And they will do this to try and stir up the community, to continue to put me through abuse, just to let them know, that it's okay for them to abuse me and to continue, because it's all being done because of a police cover-up. That's why all of this started. My family are involved as well. They have taken money to be a part of this, and they have also stolen an inheritance from me that they don't want to be held accountable for. So they obviously want me to give up on my life as well, and that they've been a part of this. They've totally abandoned me through this. I've been purposely isolated by my family and the community here, and there's just absolutely no help. This must have been done to people in the past. There's so many people involved in this. It's a huge network of people, and I can tell it's been done to people in the past just because of how confident they must have been. They've gone to extremes to carry out this abuse on me. I mean, they've rigged my landlord has rigged the range hoods in my neighbours' homes. And I'm in a lot of danger right now because of this. They have gas stoves underneath their range hoods, and these people are just hell-bent on harming me. It's all they do. They are totally obsessed. I mean, if these people weren't watching me in my home, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. It's all they have done. Since they have had access to be able to do this, it's all they have done, and because they know the truth's getting out, they're panicking, and they are desperate right now to just cause me harm in any way that they possibly can. These abusive men that stalk me, I have no idea what their problem is. No idea at all. I don't know if they're being paid by the justice system, or if, I don't know, they just got involved in it for, I don't know what reason. Really, I don't. I don't know if it's because I'm a woman on my own. I know that I'm being discriminated against because of that, because there's no way that the cops or anyone would do this to someone that was in a partnered relationship. It's being done to me because I'm a woman on my own. I mean, even my family have done this because I'm on my own. I'm a vulnerable member of the community, and I don't have a caring family. So I guess, the landlord thought that they would get away with this, and so did the police and everyone else. They thought that I was probably easy to take out, but it's just not the case. And that's another reason why they're panicking, because this has just gone on for so long. I'm not supposed to be here right now in these people's eyes. And I'm not giving up. So I'm probably going to do a video tomorrow and talk about what I've been through over the past few days with these people. But that's what they're doing. They're just, they're panicking right now, and they are just absolutely desperate, and they are just doing anything they can to put me through abuse. When I went out today, I was stalked by these men and different drivers on the road, and they actually tried to cause me accidents. They were trying to cause me accidents on the road deliberately. And then when I got to the shop, I was stalked again. There's not as many stalkers now as there was, but there are still stalkers. So, yeah, I'll probably do a video tomorrow to speak more about the details of what I've been through over the past few days. But right now, these men are stalking me in my home according to my movements in my home. And so are these neighbours. These neighbours, they just never stop. So I really need help. I need help to bring awareness to what's happening here in Campbelltown, because they've done this to other people. And they're going to keep doing it to more people if they don't get caught. And there's just the fact that I need help. I really need help. Everyone I reach out to has the justice system either bribes them not to help me, or they are told not to help me for whatever reason. But I've been purposely isolated. There's just no help whatsoever. And that's why I've had to create this channel, Even the Scales, to try and get justice for myself and try and get this abuse to stop, because no one deserves this. No one, no human being deserves to go through what I'm going through. I deserve respect. I'm a good member of this community, and I don't cause anyone any harm or any trouble. So I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to keep fighting for justice for myself. But if there's anyone out there that can help me raise awareness of what's going on here, I would really appreciate your help. If you can share one of my videos, that would really help. But I'm going to do another one tomorrow anyway, and I'll talk more on there. But right now, I'm just protecting myself from these stalkers and these neighbours, because these neighbours have close access. This is why they are doing this. And I mean, this woman downstairs, she just, you know, I will expose her on this platform, and she'll stop for a day or so, and then she'll just start back up again. I don't know what she expects to get out of it, because I sure as hell aren't giving up. So, thank you for listening, everybody. And I will talk to you probably tomorrow, and have a good night. Bye for now.